Hello, everyone. Are we all here? Woohoo! We're off and about here at the moment. Oh, very exciting times. Very exciting. All right. Hello, everyone. So we are here. I'm a little cold. I'm a little funny at the moment, temperature-wise, but that's okay. Now, so we are here with the Nintendo Direct over. I was going to take a holiday for a few days, and that didn't happen because the Direct happened. I can hear my cat meowing already outside, so he wants to come in at some point. Now, wow, so much stuff to talk about. Smash Brothers, Splatoon 2, Mario Tennis Aces, all that exciting stuff that has been happening. So it has been a very busy time. So a lot of cool things happening. So I'm just going to share the broadcast to some groups. Hopefully they will like it. So, yes, it has been an exciting time. And hello, Tim. I can see him around, but I'm not too sure if he's commenting yet. So let's just say, it's not really a chat box. It is just your replies. So, yes, a lot of things happen. Obviously, the big thing, Smash Brothers for the Nintendo Switch has been revealed. We still don't quite know it's a new game or not. That's something that I'm still trying to figure out at this point. So I'm not too sure about that. But seeming that it's got the Breath of the Wild link and it's got Splatoon and the logo is a little bit different, maybe is a new game. I'm not too sure, but I guess when it comes to these things, getting hyped about stuff, you don't want to say it's brand new and it ends up being a half port and people get very, very upset and disappointed. So that's something to look at too. I was happy to see the Mario Tennis stuff. I've got to go back and watch the Direct again because I was doing videos and hearing the Direct in the background from the other room. So that was actually an interesting setup for me. I didn't mind that. So it was good to see a Direct come out. My channel needed it. It really did. And it was great to see a lot of things happening during the Direct. A lot of really interesting games. Undertale was great. Akami HD, that's a very popular game that's now getting the HD treatment. So there's a lot of cool things happening. So if you're seeing this this video, you can join the group if you like. We're at 85 members at this point, and it's looking all right. Now, let's have a look. Hang on, we're still... So we've got 4 people in here, which is nice, but we do need to have some sort of conversations happening. So obviously with Smash Brothers revealed, we have to figure out when it will be released and all that sort of stuff. I think the game will be released probably November, December. I can't see it coming out earlier than that unless they have some other big game for the end of the year. Who knows? It could be out in September when the online service comes on. But that would be 6 months away. They could do reveals for the next 6 months and show off different characters over the next 6 months, do weekly little Smash updates or fortnightly ones. So it's quite possible to do something like that, have a big blowout at E3, and then sort of keep up with smaller updates until that September period. But it's either there or all the way out to December at the end of the year. So that's something that, where'd you go? Boop. We can do something like that. So yeah, it's quite exciting. It's quite interesting to see where Smash Brothers will be released. Now, good to see that Mario Tennis Aces is coming out soonish, around the middle of the year. I've seen the new games come out. You need a Switch. Of course you do. Welcome to the family. Welcome to everyone. Hello, John Herburn. Oh, you can see my cat's just trying to get in the corner of the room. You can just... There he is. Hang on, if I can do the finger thing. There he is. He's just there. So yeah, lots of exciting things happening. So do tell me what you did like about the Direct, because I want to find out when Aces actually comes out. Well, it's not really saying. Oh, it's coming out in June the 22nd, which is good. I'm quite happy about that number. Yes, hi Whisk. He's just in the door. So yeah, that's coming out in the middle of the year, which I think is really good. Probably allow me to get the game, and I will have a lot of fun with that one. Now, one of the other things I'm interested in is, what else? The Amiibo. There is going to be a Dark Souls Amiibo, which is pretty exciting for Amiibo fans, those who have like 150, 160 of them. There's more Amiibos to buy, so I don't know. I did stop buying Amiibos because I've got so many up there. I don't really know what to do with them or where I should put them. So maybe I should put them in the other room or something like that. I don't know. I think when I get a new place is when I'll start thinking about what I should get and buy. So that's something to look at too. The other stuff, oh God, I have a whole channel filled with this stuff. Why do I forget these things? I just had a nap for a few hours actually, so I feel a little bit funny. So, but that's okay. We had Luigi's Mansion coming to the Nintendo 3DS, which is pretty interesting. That was a lot of fun. Now, I'm also going to be looking at the group's numbers. We did a poll on what people would enjoy the most or what they loved about the Nintendo Direct. Number one is the Smash Brothers Splatoon epic trailer. So about 10 people liked that. 7 people liked Crash Bandicoot, which is number 2. Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion DLC was the third one. Okami HD for the Switch, and Captain Toad Treasure Tracker for the Switch is coming out too, so that's another good one. I left out the tennis, and Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers has actually looked like a very cool game. I was eyeing that off and thinking, oh, that looked like a good game to get. So there's a lot. Yeah, I mean, if you're a Wii U owner, there's going to be a sense of deja vu and a bit of disappointment at some of the ports, and I can get that. But there's a lot of people that never played these Wii U games, like Tim here and things like that. Blastoise in the background. I know, he's just up. Where is he? He's just hiding up there. Oh, who's that too? There's Cappy and Gengar. I thought they would be a good pairing. He's a good pairing for that sort of stuff. So, and we've got all sorts of things here and there. So yeah, a lot of things in the background now. We moved it down from 3 bookcases to 2, and we've got some of the pictures along there too. So that will be a a fair bit of stuff there, but I've actually cut down on buying the Nintendo stuff. I'm trying to get probably different games for the Switch so I can review them and do stuff. So that's always a really tough challenge. So views-wise, things have been doing well on the channel for today. It's very nice. I know it's the one of the hoodies. So this is what the hoodie, and on the back it's got, as you can see, yeah. So I got it for winter, last winter, because I was getting cold in front of the camera. And I thought I had to get something that would look all right. So there's 8 people up and about now, which is excellent. So tell us what you thought about the Direct and what you like about it, what you don't like. Remember, you can share this video to your friends so people can watch it and they can join the group. We're about 15 people away from 100 new fans, which is great. But the more people, the merrier. More people watch the channel. I don't feel so paranoid about losing views and subs on the channel, because it does get really, really hard. Because it's weird. We had lots of subs in January, but in March we're doing absolutely terrible at the moment. So I know there's still, 3 weeks to go of the month, but you always look at the stats and you go, oh no, this is not good for me. I have to work on new videos or something like that. So, and I know that not doing as many unboxings is going to hurt the channel to an extent. So now, I will look at the views now. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Now, Luigi's Mansion for the 3DS, yeah, it's a bit strange putting on the 3DS this late, but there'll be some pickups. There'll be some people who will definitely buy it for the 3DS. It's good to see that they are doing a bit of stuff for the 3DS. It's 7 years old. It's old, we know, but it's still making money for Nintendo. That means that Nintendo can use that money to fund for games and for other fun projects. So don't think of it as a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. Well, that sort of thing. Wisp likes to make funny noises behind me, and I get worried that he's going to jump in the toilet bowl or something. I don't know. He's a bit weird. So, yeah, there's been a lot of interesting sort of reveals. Now, anything missing from the Direct that I was thinking of afterwards, I think Animal Crossing was the thing that was missing. Maybe some people thought it might have been shown off, which it wasn't. I can't think of anything else that was really left off the table. That was supposed to be Mario Odyssey download content, but that never happened. That did not come out, I believe. So that was one thing I got wrong. I thought that would have happened based on some rumors that I was hearing about, but that might come later onwards. It may come later onwards. So at the moment, how many months is it until E3? About 3 months to go. So it's not too bad. So I'm pretty happy about that sort of thing. Now I'm just going to... So is anyone going to chat in the chat box? So up to 6 people. Now, yeah, I think the games that I'm excited for out of it is obviously Smash. Crash Bandicoot, the insane trilogy, is coming to Switch. It's the first time that Nintendo's ever gotten a Crash Bandicoot game. PlayStation fans are feeling a little bit strange about this announcement. They're not quite used to the idea of having their beloved Crash on other consoles, and now Nintendo gets a very fine trilogy of games in one cartridge. So that's something that is quite exciting, actually, to hear about. So I'm pretty happy about it. I think it will definitely be picked up by a lot of people. I think it would be quite popular. It's a classic platformer from the 90s. So I think people will be very, very pleased about that. All right. What are you doing, Wiz? Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, I know. Oh, someone was watching the direct with me this morning, and he was looking at the TV and the pictures, because I put the YouTube on the TV, don't I? I do. And you want little kitty cuddles? Oh, there we go. He looks a bit half-tied like me today. Yes, and you got your big belly? You got your big belly? Yes, you do. You do. I'll put you down on my lap so you can have cuddles there. So what are the other things that was talked about? Undertake for the Switch is a great idea. It's a very popular game on Steam and other platforms and that. So that's going to be another great get and buy for people. What was the other thing that I was looking at? Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I think this was almost predicted that it would come to the Switch pretty early in its life. And that is now happening. It will be coming sometime this year. And that's great. That's great news to see. So what are you doing, Cat? What are you doing, Cat? What are you doing? He annoys me all the time. So let us know what you are excited about for the Direct, and what games are you thinking of pre-ordering, or what stuff that you're going to buy. Yes, I'm trying to do a video here. Yes. And all that sort of exciting stuff. Because I don't know what games people are cheering about. Let me look. Just looking at the numbers. Oh, wow. Next to no views. It's not good. So, yes, I had my little drink. Yeah, so on to Smash, because I think that's the only thing people are going to be talking about. We'll talk about that in Splatoon 2 afterwards. Now, it was very exciting to see Smash Brothers. I think it was somewhat expected for it to come out this year for some reason, and I was happy to see that Splatoon characters will be in it. I also think that the ARMS characters will be in Smash Brothers. They've only had the one game, but that doesn't matter. They look really good, and they will offer something different to the playing roster because of their expendable arms. You know, and I do have a soft spot for the series. I think it was not well looked after, and in terms of the treatment that it got when it was released last year, which was difficult. Whisk, lie down. Lie down. Damn cat. No. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. It's very annoying tonight. So, yeah, I was happy about the Smash reveal. I think it will be a great game. Even if it's a port, I still think people will be excited to play it portable. And instead of playing the 3DS version, which I still like the Smash 3DS, it's still a great achievement what they did. It would be great to play it portable on a bigger screen. And you should be able to play it two-player with the Joy-Cons, which would be a great achievement to have. You can play multiplayer anywhere. Pro Controller is going to feel so good with Smash, I think. I know everyone loves the GameCube controller, but the Switch Pro Controller is still probably one of the best controllers I've ever had. So, which is something that I think a lot of people have agreed with when they've played it themselves. Sit down, cat. So, lots of cool and exciting things happening for Direct and the channel, which is good. Now, the other part is Splatoon 2, the Octo expansion, which you get 80 levels of the single-player game, where you play as the character Agent 8, which is fantastic. So that's a very beefy download content. Now, the cost of it is going to be $30 here in Australia for download content. And, yeah, I think some people might be a little upset by the cost of it, but it's Splatoon. You get basically getting a single-player campaign, which is about 2.5 times the size of the single-player campaign in Splatoon 2, because it's only got 30 levels. This one's got 80, and you get to play as the Octos. You have lots of costumes and probably a swag of clothing that's added into the game too, and a couple other things here and there too. So it's a pretty beefy $30 download content that is there. So I'm pretty happy about that. I think it's worth its price. Splatoon has had a lot of good updates, so I don't think people should be too upset about why it costs a little higher or looks a little pricey. But I think it's worth it. The amount of hours that people played into it. I know some that's played 400, 500 hours already of the game, so that's quite a lot. So that is good to see. Now, I think that's all I can think about for the Direct. Is anyone going to be chatting in the chat box? Because, I don't know. Some people have chatted away and some have not come back. So I don't know. I don't know how this will go. I wonder. And there's been a lot of Hello, Leah. How are you? Good to see you online. So there's a few people online watching me, but they're not quite chatting, but that's okay. But just having direct chats and things like that. I'm actually quite happy about the Direct. Turned out pretty good for the channel, so I'm good. Having listened to you while I'm in the shower. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. That's a different way of listening to me on the feel a bit weird now. I'm chatting to someone in the shower. Just hear a voice. It's very funny. Zachary's on. Hello, Zachary. We've been waiting for he's got Splatoon in his profile pic, so he's a Splatoon fan. I loved the trailer for the Splatoon 2 download content. I thought that was a really, really cool sound. So maybe we could play that. Hang on. Hang on. Let's just hear. And you can hear it? Oh, come on. Looks cool, doesn't it? What did you think? That wasn't too bad, wasn't it? Actually, that kind of worked with the Oh my! Hang on. Gone. All right. So that was pretty cool, wasn't it? Pretty excited about that. Yep, that was up to Ocklings. I know, they're in the game. You get to play as them. Isn't that crazy? I think you might have to beat the single player mode in order to play them in the multiplayer and things like that. So there's your incentive to complete the single player campaign. I did the single player campaign in Splatoon 2, and that was good fun. It was difficult, the ending, but it was fun. So I'm good to see that Leah enjoys the trailer. It looks very cool, and the music is really, really cool. Like the Splatoon music and reveals are getting better and better and better. So there's a lot of things to like about that sort of thing. So I'm pretty impressed by it. Now, let's have a look at something else here. Oh, it's a bit slow, this. We'll show off this. Hang on. We have to show you the trailer. I mean, the trailer that was almost a religious experience for some people. Oh, hang on. It was the brightness. Sorry about that. Hang on. We're gonna make this work for everyone. Oh! Wasn't that cool? 2018. So it is coming out this year, that everyone knows. So that was really, really cool to see those two. They were the two best parts of the Direct. And oddly enough, it's probably two of the best reveals or little trailers that's probably ever been in the Nintendo Direct. Because that Splatoon 2 song was excellent. It's a very beefy content. Smash Brothers reveal was very nice. Also to do with Splatoon. So it was really great to see all that come together. So I'm looking forward to this year. We could be seeing Animal Crossing, Pokemon, and Smash Brothers being the three games that keeps the Switch's momentum going. And Nintendo Labo is going to be another exciting thing coming out next month. So that's another big thing to consider too. Which is good. So I'm very, very pleased. Now, where are we at? We're at the half an hour mark at the moment. So I'm not too sure how long I'll be online for. Oh, Leah asks the question, what do the Switch fans will think, or the Nintendo fans? I think most people would have enjoyed it. I would say that people who bought a Wii U, which didn't sell very well, a lot of those games have been ported over to this new console. So there's going to be some annoyed Wii U owners, but because no one bought the console, no one really bought the games. So I'm pretty happy with what Nintendo's doing. So I think mostly it will be seen as a pretty positive direct going onwards. And yeah, I think it people enjoyed it. And there was other little cool things in there too, like Crash Bandicoot and Undertake and Dark Souls amiibo and all that sort of talk. There's a little bit of Kirby at the beginning, wasn't there? Yeah, so even Kirby was thrown in there as well. So there was a lot of cool things about the Switch that I was happy about. Interesting they didn't talk about Nintendo Labo. It's almost like it's treated as a separate thing for the Nintendo Switch because it's specifically aiming at a young audience. So it'll be interesting to see how they treat that promotional wise. Hang on. Oh, nothing exciting there. So yeah, I'm overall very happy about Direct and all that sort of stuff. And I will be playing. I'm not playing Splatoon that much. I think I probably will when the download content is happening. But I am playing Mario Kart and oh god, what's the other game? And ARMS actually. I'm still enjoying that game. So played it for 35, nearly 40 hours. So it's not. I must be enjoying it at some point. So, which is fantastic. Now, if you're not a member of the group, do join up. If you're seeing us through our public viewing, we're trying to get to 100 fans, 100 members. So the challenge goes on and on. So we were looking forward to doing more and more stuff with the group, such as polls, live videos we're doing here. And we're also trying to do, oh God, what else is there? And photos too, little funny photos from time to time. So we're trying to keep the group active. And because only admins can post, just myself at the moment, that does make things a little difficult. But we're trying to use up all the different features of the group and see how that goes. I know for Facebook groups, we're going to get a special announcements feature, which will be handy for some of us. And my cat won't leave me alone. So, so that is going to be a lot of fun for Facebook groups as we try to get to 100. It doesn't even care. Look how big he is. Are you very big? Come on, you say hello. Say hello to the camera. No, you're just going to be a pain in the butt, aren't you? You're just going to be a fiddly child. So lots of exciting stuff for Nintendo and all that sort of thing, which is good. Now, I can't think of anything else, but there will be a couple of videos tonight. There's been about 10 bloody videos. So go watch them all on YouTube if you can, because they're only about a minute or two long. So they're not too long for people to watch on YouTube. But it does help me out. And I can reveal a couple Nintendo Ninja News stuff that we are just gone past 230,000 views. So we're nearly close to 250,000 views, which is amazing. And the other part is too that Nintendo Ninja News' birthday is happening on the 15th of March. So we will do a little birthday video. That's going to be a lot of fun. We'll get out the streamers and the sparkles, which you're really not supposed to do it inside your house, but I will risk burning down my unit for your entertainment, to provide entertainment. No, it went okay, actually. I kept a bucket of water next to me. At New Year's Eve, the New Year's Eve video party that I did. So that will be okay. And also too, I will probably upload this video up to Nintendo Ninja News afterwards. So if you are part of the video, you get to go on the YouTube channel, which is excellent. So I'm happy to say that. So there's been a lot of stuff happening for Nintendo. Kirby comes out pretty soon. Nintendo Labo comes out. Hyrule Warriors is coming out, I think, May. The definitive edition, which is absolutely excellent. It's not quite. Yes, May the 18th. So that's not too far away. That's literally about two months and 2 weeks. So about 10 weeks to go. That's not too bad at all. And a lot of cool things are happening for the Switch. So I'm really, really happy about it. I'm very pleased about everything that is happening. So the New Year's Eve video, that was a lot of fun. That was wasn't the longest video I've ever done. It was about an hour and a half, and I could have gone onwards, but yeah, but that was a fun video. We did things very differently with things on the screen, so wasn't too bad. Maybe I might go and do that again. So, but yeah, a lot of entertaining stuff happening today. And I was going to take a holiday from doing videos, and then Nintendo pulled me right back in, as they do with me buying their stuff. So, but yeah, it was an interesting, fun day today, and I will be going to do some bits and pieces later on tonight, I suppose. Let me think. Yes. No one else doing stuff online? Yes, so we are nearly closing in at the 40-minute mark. There's a few people online, but I think I've said pretty much everything that I wanted to. Do go and watch all the videos that's come up online on the YouTube channel. So we're trying to keep things going there. Number two, if you know of anyone to join the Facebook group, do join it now. Do join Nintendo Ninja News. Here we've got 85 members, and we're trying to hit 100. We'll see how that goes. Because our Facebook page, oddly enough, got like 5 or 6 new likes today. I'm trying to shut the thing down. It's sitting on 915 or something. So we've still got a long way to try and catch up. But we've done well so far this month on new membership and that. So we're looking forward to that. So I think that will be about it in terms of this video. So do hop over to YouTube and check out some of my stuff and comment on this video and all that sort of thing. And it should be a lot of fun to see how the rest of this month goes for Nintendo stuff. It's going to be very, very exciting. And I will be going back and doing reviews for the channel pretty soon. So thank you for everyone listening to this little live chat, and we'll do one again for the birthday. So that is it for me, and I shall see you later on.